Welcome back to part 2 of the Nautical Themed Guitar, and I'm loving how it's turning out so far. So let's recap. In the last video, this puppy was the Android themed guitar that we dismantled, gave it a real quick rustic white paint job, and then started throwing down these matte pieces on it. And I've let it kind of sit in the garage for a couple days, let the Mod Podge dry, and it looks really cool. What I want to do now is I want to go in with some steel wool and kind of smooth it out. There are some bumpy pieces, some smooth pieces, so I want to make it a little more uniform in that sense. I have some loose pieces here, really on the outskirts of the guitar, that I either need to glue down or grab an X-Acto knife and cut off. So I'm kind of debating what I want to do there. Once I get that to a point where I'm happy with it, then I think I'm going to bust out the net. That'll be step 2. Step 3, figure out a way to adhere these little starfish guys to the body. And I think that's going to roughly, that's going to do it. Alright, so we went ahead, we trimmed up the edges a little bit, took some steel wool to the body of the guitar to smooth it out, and I think we're ready to move on. I'm actually really excited for this next part. I think it's going to be simple, but a super nice touch. I already got it kind of planned out here. Check this out. A little bit of netting, and I'm thinking something like this. Now, I also want the guitar to be playable. I think it'd be sweet if the whole body was covered in this netting. It's just a really cool look. I'm just concerned if somebody were to ever play this guitar, I just feel like your pig would get caught in it way too easily. So that's why I want it more off to this angle, kind of like such. Get that there. Tuck that around. Kind of cool, huh? Yeah, I thought so too. I just want to tape this down because I want to make sure that the front still looks good. I don't want to necessarily get it permanently adhered and then find that the front kind of got all janked up when we flipped it over. Do one more piece for fun. All right, let's see if this looks okay. Yeah, still looks just fine. Okay, let's go ahead, super glue this on. So I have my hot glue gun. I have my extra glue stick, and of course I bought the wrong size glue stick. So this is gonna be a little ghetto, it's a little too small, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this kind of manually. And this could be a hot mess, we'll see. It's looking awesome. Having a lot of fun with this guitar. So, let us recap. We started off throwing on some net action here. Went ahead, dollied up the headstock a bit, which actually turned out pretty cool. Looks a little clean, maybe too clean, but I'm gonna let it slide. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Love the stars there. And then threw a little bit of stars in the body of the guitar. I didn't want too many, but I think it looks just perfect. I was kind of debating on the seashells because it was borderline tacky, and I had bought quite a lot, so I'm glad I only used a few. And I want to do something to the sides here. You can still see some of this black finish coming through. I'm not particularly jazzed about that, but let's be honest here. This isn't a guitar you're gonna take out on tour. This is really more so wall art. Wall art at its finest. But I still want it to be functional and playable, so I still gotta throw the hardware back on. That's something I gotta do. Clean it up. I'm gonna fade this into the body somehow. I'm gonna figure that out. I might throw a bit of paint on it. It's dang near done. The Nautical guitar is done, and now it's time for a drink. I'm gonna cheat on this one. I'm gonna review a beer that I already know and love. I just want really bad right now. And I don't think I've reviewed it in this video. It's a popular one in the Chicagoland area. It is Revolution's Antihero. I think definitely my top 3 all-time favorite IPAs. Oh, that's awfully foamy. Drink from the can while this cools down. Brewed in Chicago, Illinois, packs a 6.5% ABV. It's smooth. It's everything you want from an IPA. Slightly sweet, aromatic, fun. I don't have anything bad to say about the beer. If you go up in the Chicagoland area, you can pretty much get it almost anywhere now, which is pretty cool. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty solid rating. What's stopping me from giving it a 10 out of 10? I don't know. I feel like there are very few beers that are worthy of a 10 out of 10 rating. Antihero by Revolution is good stuff. I think one of the best IPAs out there, especially in the Midwest. Get it. And your horror movie recommendation for this week? 2009's. Would you say 2009's? I don't think you'd ever start off a movie review by saying the year it came out and then the movie. The Horde, which came out in 2009. It's a killer, awesome French zombie movie. That's right, it's French. Go ahead, throw on those reading glasses. You're gonna need them. The basic premise is this. You have a group of police officers conducting a raid on an apartment complex full of bad guys, drug dealers, etc. And things go awry on their bust of said gang members in an apartment complex. However, it's okay, zombies start to come out of the woodwork. And now you have these police and these bad guys, gang members in the apartment complex that kind of need to unite, even though they hate each other, to survive and fight off the zombie horde that's come upon this apartment complex. Think of it as like The Raid, which is a killer movie. Go watch it. With a zombie influence. It's probably the best way to describe it. It's been out for a while. I've seen it a couple times. It is a lot of fun. It's a little bit of a low budget movie. However, I think the production is solid enough. Decent special effects and a fun movie. And it's on Netflix. The Horde. Get some Revolution IPA. Pick up like a 6-pack. Throw on the Horde. It sounds like one of the best Friday nights ever. As always, if you had fun watching this video, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. I'm actually pretty cool if you even hit the dislike button. I just like seeing buttons are getting hit. I say that all the time. I mean it. It's fun. I like to see those things. I love to see it in the notification center and the emails and all that. I'm tired. I usually shoot this segment first and then do the guitar build. But I did the guitar build first, which took forever. And now I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining, but now I'm running on steam here. Until next time. If you have a guitar theme in mind that you'd love to see, shoot me an email. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see. I have a couple ideas of what I want to do next, but I love your opinion.